It's so good to have you back here. Commerce, industry, and the economy is the major thing that we're holding on to, as I mentioned earlier on this program, and we will not depart from that even this day. And looking at the trends that have come, especially has to do with the rates and all that, we need to talk about them. You saw what we just showed you on the appreciation of the price of tomatoes, and it's just becoming a difficult thing for Nigerians to cook their foods with tomatoes these days because of the high rise in price. Then one thing about our people is that there will always be innovations that will help put life in a better way or make it better in every aspect. That's why we brought that. You see, Shombo is working, cucumber is working, and the other peppers, cayenne peppers, are just there. So they are now beginning to use these to help put the family in order until tomatoes will come down. I mean, the price will come down. Though there are pastes still, even those pastes are not cheap. Pastes are there, but these are the things that they are doing right now to see that, ensure that every family will still find something good to eat and to keep the body and soul together. And so on this program this day, I have a guest with whom we will talk. I have someone that knows what has to do with money, and so he will talk and we'll discuss things that have to do with all that. He is a known face on this station, really, and he is Habib Gajo. Habib, it's a pleasure having you on the program today.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, and I just had to ensure that you sit here today to help us out because of because of the way I did. I hope you understand me. Yeah. The rate of exchange now, not exchange now, but what do you call it now? Bank rate on loans. It's bank loans. The rate of interest, yes, interest, is something that I will use the word skyrocketing, because skyrocketing has become one thing we have seen in the country. Yeah. How can it be 30% for industrialists and business fellows, you know, to have that kind of interest rate? How can they go to collect money from any bank if it's that high?
They can't.
I wonder how it can ever happen.
You see, this interest rate and inflation rate, the cash ratio, and the other indices, CCR, and so on and so forth. You understand? Yes. They are all going hand in hand. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes when inflation is high, you cut the interest rate and lending rate. If the inflation is stable, you understand, then you can push a digit of your lending rate. But in this situation, only those who will come and benefit from this lending rate of 30% is only a foreign companies and multinational organization. Nigerians will not benefit. The motive of doing it, or the reason why they are pushing the lending rate high, is to attract foreign investors to come to Nigeria and invest. They are looking for foreign portfolios. They are looking for inflows. You understand?
Yes.
But if you cannot fix your own economy at home, you can't provide security. You can't provide justice. Who will come and invest in your
economy?
You understand?
There will be so much fear.
When you stimulate policies, bring out policies, you understand?
Yes.
And those policies are so assaulting. We have seen this MPC meeting in 1 year.
Yes.
You understand? They started from postponement to postponement. At the day they've started, they push they hike everything. You understand?
Yes.
The second MPC meeting, the hike in second quarter. Now we are heading to third quarter,
yes,
and they push it to 30%. There is no way indigenous
companies,
small scale manufacturing companies to participate in that type of economy with a lapidated infrastructure, lack of energy, lack of gas, you understand?
Yes.
Lack of manpower and security and cost of transportation also will push manufacturers out of the business. And if you push them out of the business, they will cut employment, they will cut production, they will cut everything, then everything, all goods and commodities will go high.
Even at that, we've been told that the federal government has fine-tuned withholding tax and that they are granting exemptions to farmers and the SMEs. With this kind of rate, would this still make any sense?
Yeah, it will reduce. It will make sense. You understand? You waive the tax of the indigenous companies.
Manufacturers,
you understand?
Yes.
And you place a heavy tax on
the people that are coming. Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
So, and what is so funny in Nigeria, what we are producing here, we are still importing it.
That's, yes.
And the rules, the laws,
yes,
says only what we cannot produce or manufacture.
That's what we will import.
That's what we will import. So our import is supposed to be less than 5 to 10, maximum 15%.
Okay. Now look at this. Some manufacturers have checked what it will cost them to import, to take their products outside, manufacture it there, then bring it back into the country and sell. And they have seen that it's cheaper than going through all the hassles in the country where you get fuel by yourself, diesel for yourself, repair the roads by yourself, get vehicles that will carry them by yourself, freight, everything, pay for the security and all. So after considering all these things, they feel, some of them feel it's best to take it outside, take your idea outside. Better companies there will help you manufacture it and bring it in. That should be, shouldn't it be one of the reasons for which our own products are even not working the way they should be working?
Yeah, you see, that is why I said you have to put your own economy in order.
In order, first of all.
You understand? It will attract. Now, our Nigerian manufacturers are eyeing other countries, and other countries are inviting them, telling them that, no, we have stable electricity, we have security, our judicial system is working. You know, Nigerians don't understand that judiciary is part of revenue generating unit in Nigeria.
Yes, it is.
Organization. You understand? As a businessman, if you invest in Nigeria and something happened to you, where are you running to? To court.
To court, of course.
And if you cannot get justice to court, what are you going to do? You pack out. You understand?
Yes.
So these are the things. The inconsistency of policy formulation and formation. You understand?
Yes.
A policy will come today, tomorrow
it will be jettisoned.
It will be jettisoned.
Another one will be brought in.
Another one will be brought in.
And before you know it, it goes again.
No way a manufacturer who will take 3 months to manufacture, distribute, reach to the consumption level.
Yes.
And you have changed the price. More especially what is happening in the foreign exchange market. Today you buy Forex at 100 and something rate. You understand?
Yes.
You put it in your company, you start operating on that forex price. The next day or the next month, it has jumped to almost 15 to 25%. In less than a month. In a quarter, it has jumped to 50%. What are you going to do?
Because the money you have brought is still the money you brought.
Yes.
And if anything happens, you're only reducing.
Your capital.
Exactly, is dying.
Your capital, your liquidity has melted. That's what it means. So nobody wants that. No investor will come to that environment because the atmosphere is not conducive for him to come and lose his own money. You understand?
Yes, I do.
Secondly, in the forex market, where investors and importers and exporters participate, you create different windows. From M is for manufacturers. But lack of confidence, they refuse to join. And even the current MPC meeting has also still removing them from price identification system.
Okay.
Inside that price identification system, that's where manufacturers, small scales, and so on are buying. You understand?
Yes, sir.
While the other one is bureau de change, where people who travels, tourism, go for business. You understand?
Yes.
And medical, schools, and so on, paying conferences and seminar symposiums outside Nigeria. That's what BDCs are. You understand?
Yes.
So now you stop BDC, you create from M, and the Manufacturers Association says we don't have confidence in this because there are several windows. We can't continue in one window.
Yeah.
Let us harmonize it and make it
Just one for everyone.
So all the stakeholders will come and participate.
Yes.
So if all the stakeholders are participating, it will be difficult for government to be pushing price up every day. They must stabilize it. One, they must find a way to bring it down. You understand?
Yes.
Not to hike it. You understand? Then also the federal government will now concentrate on revenue generation from two sectors. One is oil and gas.
The other one.
Two is agriculture. You understand?
Yes.
And other mineral resources.
Yes.
So if they can improve that, I bet you everybody will come to Nigeria.
You know that before the oil and gas, it was this agriculture and mineral resources that had been sustaining this country.
Yes.
Because you remember then, when we were in school, in primary schools, they told us about many things like that if you go to Enugu, you will find coal.
Yes.
That is natural resources. If you go to Jos, you find tin.
Yes.
And if you go to Kano, you will find granite.
Yes.
If you go, you know, they were mentioning if you go to the west,
Yes.
you will find cocoa,
Cocoa.
and all that. You find
Yes.
cocoa. So we were largely depending on these things to sustain the economy of the nation that we had then. Before this fuel and oil thing came up, now it has shattered everything. But with what you're saying, it will be good, because when we have these two as the two major sectors from which our economy is expected to grow, it will help the people who are there to buckle up and do what they have to do. Maybe that way it will also reduce all these problems with bottlenecks in our country today.
Yes.
Now, you are in the BDC very well. So I want to ask, recently the CBN warned banks and BDCs and saying that they are warning them against rejecting lower old dollar bills. Does it have anything to do with us?
Yeah, it has. You understand? All currencies are currencies. You can't tell me there is difference between 100 naira and 200 naira and 300 naira. You understand?
Yes.
It's only in Nigeria. If you travel outside the country, they don't differentiate. But this thing has been created by the banks.
Okay, not even by the BDCs.
By the BDCs.
Okay.
It's created by the banks.
I remember, just as you're going on, let me add this so that you add it to what you're talking about. I remember going to do some exchange some time ago, and they checked the year the dollar was printed. So, you know, if the year is recent, it gets higher. If the year is older, it gets lesser. Continue with that.
So, the banks created this. One, they will check the dollar first, whether it has tiered small,
okay,
or it has a stamp, or somebody has written
anything on it.
They don't accept.
But
the tradition of the bureau de change then, you understand? Every dollar you buy from a bureau de change owner, he will mark it, identify it.
Yes, to know.
Wherever that dollar goes all over the world, if they are looking for that dollar, whether it's counterfeit or it's not good or something happened to it, there is identification on it. The owner of the bureau de change, that dollar will come back to him. You are the one that
brought this.
He will look at the stamp. He said, "It's my stamp."
Yes.
Who did you sell to this dollar? You said, "I have sold to so person."
Yes.
You understand? Now, that stamp has created a business security.
Yes.
You can't sell counterfeit or fake. You understand?
Yes.
That's a security. You understand? Secondly, the identification. Wherever the dollar goes,
it is known. It is identified as what belongs to this company or this person.
These people.
Yes.
You understand? Or this market.
This market.
Now, the banks started rejecting it. So it's only people who are traveling who
take it
will take it from us.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
But banks, if you go, you want to pay, they will scrutinize it. At the end of the day, they will reject it.
Oh.
We raise alarm. You understand?
Yes.
They now said, okay, in that case, because they too, if they pay, I think they said embassies are complaining or something like that. You understand?
Yes.
So that is why they are reducing that. Okay. But those companies, where are they? They are in Nigeria. You understand?
Yes.
Embassies don't sell buy, or manufacture, produce, or print currency.
They are here.
You understand?
Yes.
The banks now came with another system of year. You remember there was a $100 that has a head of Benjamin Franklin, big head and small head.
Yes.
I think the small head was there for almost 50 to 70 years.
Yes, yes.
You understand? So one day, America felt that maybe those who are they have penetrated into their treasury security.
Yes.
You understand, the printing.
Yes.
And now people are printing
that one that has the head of Franklin Roosevelt.
Yes.
Yes.
Ending 90s, coming to 2000, they changed to make it a big head with a security futures. You understand? Nigeria's bank capitalized. If you took one to them, if you took this small Benjamin to America or anywhere in the world, they will accept it as long as it's not counterfeit. You understand? But
if you bring it in here,
if you in Nigeria, they'll say no, they have changed. That's how they arrive to the date.
Okay.
Secondly, there is another issue. $1, $5, $10, $20, and $50 has been different price.
Yes.
You see, they are all the same price. They are all currencies of a country. You understand? It's a legal tender. But in Nigeria, where we got it wrong, some smart Nigerians will come to the BDCs and buy $1. You understand?
Yes. They will prefer that one.
They will buy $1 keep. Unknown to BDC's owners, they thought these people are using the money during ceremonies,
celebrations,
to spray dollar and so on. Not knowing that somebody has an
ulterior motive.
Ulterior motive. He will pack $1 like $1 million of $1. He will be going. He will round all the banks in Nigeria, all their branches, depositing that $1. The day he want to withdraw, he will draw
the $100.
You see, whatever you brought, somebody will see a loophole.
Yes, in it,
and he will capitalize
on that.
That is why up till today we have not recovered from the price of small and big denominations.
It's okay. I think it's clearer for everyone to understand.
Yes.
Now we will talk about the crude oil price that is beginning to decline, as the MD of NNPC mentioned recently. But before we go into that, let's observe a break, and so we'll return and pick it from there. Thank you so much for being there for us. We're still on the economy today. I'm still here with my guest, and my guest who has an idea of a lot about these things that help the economy get better, whether it's money or products or production or the process. That's why he's here with me today, and I'm talking about Habib Gajo. So Habib, it's a pleasure again having you.
Thank you.
You know, before we went on break, I talked about declining oil production. The MD of the NNPCL brought so many things. He said that they are declaring war on it, on the challenges affecting the crude oil production in Nigeria, that he's feeling the thing that is stopping Nigeria from conveniently producing up to 2 million barrels per day, you know, and things like that. And then that they will be commissioning some vehicles and some stations, 12 stations, new stations for CNG, just for CNG operations, and that will be in Lagos. Now I was saying 12. They will commission 12 for Lagos. And you know how large Lagos is. You know the number of people that will need these CNG stations and vehicles, so as to help bring down the effect of the fuel price that has hiked so much, has been hiked so much. So I was thinking, does it look as if the government is really serious when they say they are commissioning just 12 in Lagos. That's by tomorrow.
Yeah.
If we continue to do 12 like this and this small amount number, when would it get to all through the Lagos? When would it get to Abuja? When would it get to Kano? When would it get to Port Harcourt? Please, can you say something about this?
You see, even when the subsidy was removed, and up till today, I maintain my position, it was removed wrongly.
Yes.
It shouldn't have been in this way. Because there is so many factors that the President Commander-in-Chief did not look at before removing
announcing that thing. Yes.
You understand? And crude price is one of them.
Yes.
Because the crude price is not stable. It goes up, it goes down. And the international politics and the power politics of the world that's controlled the oil and gas markets. You understand?
Yes.
Now, had it been they have benchmarked the dollar in a good price, you understand?
Yes.
Then whatever comes up, it will be taken as inflow. You understand?
Yes.
Like excess crude, you can create sovereign wealth.
Yes.
Those on governor went to court and challenged it, and the Supreme Court said it's illegal. You understand?
Yes.
But you can find a law that will suit sovereign wealth. You understand?
Yes.
Like the one Obasanjo created excess crude account.
Yes.
He called it excess crude account. You understand?
Yes.
So the NNPC, immediately the subsidy was removed. I think in the first in the second quarter of 2 months, the same NNPC man, the same Melakari,
yes,
went to African Development Bank and borrowed $3 billion. He said to support the forex market. Had it been that loan he obtained, he has put it
where it ought to be.
Yes, where the production of oil and gas and other energy resources. You understand?
Yes.
To secure it and so on and so forth. You understand?
Yes, sir.
That money will have been now enjoying over 2 million barrels a day.
Per day.
But where the money went, what they does with it, I think one day Melakari will answer that. You understand?
Yes.
Because what we have been hearing now, Nigeria is producing below 1,300,000 per barrel.
When we should be talking about 2 million.
2 million.
2 million per day.
Per day. You understand?
Yes.
A minimum of 1.9, 1.8. A minimum. We should not go beyond that. So going beyond that will stagger or will gallop our economy and prices. You understand?
Yes.
So, and when the subsidies were removed, Melakari took charge, was doing all what he wants. You understand?
Yes.
Blabbing here, going to conferences, speaking big English, big grammar and vocabularies.
Yes.
You understand? Semantics that Nigerians will not understand, or ordinary Nigeria will not understand.
And it's the ordinary Nigerian that should understand most.
Yes.
Because we are the ones it would affect most in our lives.
That is why we are not speaking vocabularies and here. Because we want our listeners to understand what we are saying.
Yes.
You understand? So now we are here. they fail to increase production, the output is too low, the input also
too
low. We need more money, more revenue. We have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of businesses to take care of. Now, they talk about CNG buses. The first state that started these CNG buses was Edo State. In Edo State, it was successful. In FCT here, nothing. In other state, nothing. You go to Lagos, where they have a well-organized transportation system, like BRT.
Yes.
They have taxis, yellow cabs, that was also well-organized. From every park, every garage in Lagos State, you find them. In every bus stop you go, you find them. And they are well registered, they have a strong union, they participate in every government decision about transportation. You understand?
Yes.
So they have what it takes to do that. But unfortunately, I don't know. That 14 CNG stations.
Yes, 12, even 12.
12 is 12. I don't know.
Who it will serve and who it will not serve.
Is it? Are they going to
for people on one street
in Ikeja or in Oshodi?
It's quite funny.
You
honestly.
understand? Or in Ojota or in CMS.
I wonder.
You understand? Or
then
in
they
CMS.
think of how to move it. When would it now expand to other states?
So what is 12? What is 12?
When would it come to other places that don't have?
You see, if you are setting CNG stations, you understand, you have to look at your bus stops, your garage, and the accessibility of it.
Yes.
And you will also look at the vulnerability of it.
Yes.
So that people will not take advantage of it.
Yes, yes.
You understand? Security-wise, monetary-wise, tax-wise.
Yes.
You understand? Because it's meant to generate revenue. You understand?
Yes, it's
and to ease the hardship
of the people. Yes,
of the
that people are going through at a time like this.
Good and services would
move effectively, from the hinterland to the cities,
to the savannah.
Yes, and
you understand? So these are the issues. Now, the broken system of our transportation system has pushed the cocoa farmers almost out of the business.
Out of market, yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Those who are buying our cocoa today, they are not buying. Is Ivory Coast, people from Ivory Coast are coming to buy our cocoa, took our cocoa to Ivory Coast, process it, and sell it
to Nigerians.
No, to the world market.
Okay. And so from there, it
so we are being pushed out of cocoa market
entirely.
Because our processing plant are not working.
Yes.
Our transportation system is not working.
Even
you can't cargo.
Even the bottlenecks in the offices here in the country is also another problem on its own.
So these are the terrible issues we are facing economically. Even ginger.
Garlic,
ginger, garlic, and cashew.
Yes, cashew. Yes, we talked about cashew the other time.
That too is also another threat is coming to that sector
business,
again.
Yes,
you understand? Indians are here packing our cashew. Whether they pay tax, they don't pay tax. Nobody they pay duty. They don't pay duty. They will export our cashew. They will process it. They will bring it to us. They will put it inside a nice bottle, package it very well, put in our supermarkets, big supermarkets.
Sell at exorbitant rates.
A bottle of 12,000 cashew, 15,000, just a small.
Something that is here, greatly produced here.
Here in Abuja, go everywhere there is a cashew farms.
Just the discipline to get to have things processed correctly here is what our leaders, our other people are lacking.
Today, our ginger, they are saying that it has, it contacted, what they call the disease.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
That.
So now they are running it down.
They are running it down.
They are running it down so that it will now be overlooked for them to still package and send out. At no cost for us, so that the people, the farmers that did the production, will be suffering. Tomorrow you want them to go back to the farm. How can they go? How can they go?
Today, look at the lesser factories in Nigeria. We slaughter our cows, our yams, our goat, our this, our that. The leather that is being processed in Nigeria here is the one we Aba,
Jos and Kano.
Offer one by in Kano.
Yes.
And Jos.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Shoes, belt,
yeah,
and so many things. You understand? Today, there is no processing. They will pack it, they will take it outside the border to Niger, Chad, Cameroon. From there, it ends in Europe, and they will manufacture, they will produce one beautiful leather shoe from Italy, from other countries. They will bring it to Nigeria.
And we'll buy it at 85,000. 85,000, 125,000, 300,000, 450,000.
Aba and Kofar one by they're selling 5,000,
5,000, 7,000, 3,000.
So
nobody will want to buy those ones.
You know, so if you look at these things, you will now look at our decision makers.
Even
are thinking.
I wonder. Just as you said about decision makers, they just ask the MDAs, ministries, departments, and agencies to patronize made in Nigeria goods. And I ask the question, where are the made in Nigeria goods any longer?
When Obasanjo said, patronize Nigerian goods, Obasanjo fixed some part of Arewa textiles. Obasanjo was using Nigerian
material,
material
to
wrapper.
sew his clothes, all the clothes he wore. Also.
All his ministers. Before, it's only Yoruba man that will sew wrapper to a shirt, to make a shirt.
A shirt, yes.
You understand? Now we have seen a Swiss lace, voiles, you understand, have been attached with a Nigerian wrapper, or Ghanaian wrapper,
to give something beautiful.
To make it look Africanism. Africanism. You understand?
There are people who will not want to, because
all these designers,
just as you mentioned, designers. Let's talk about them, because they are all going out of business these days. Because of the fact that they are losing the materials, the fabrics to use to do this work.
Yes. Yesterday I was watching in TV. They ran to the vice, the first lady, to help them, to assist and revive the industry. And the first lady promised to be conducting all these symposium camera and so on to help them. They will assist them. You understand? You have to, because this this sector is one of the sector that employ almost 10% of our children, both out of school and graduate.
Yes.
The reason why I said out of school, there is boys and girls that their parents don't have money
to train them,
but they will take them to these designers and say, train them. You understand? So you see, their contribution
is a foreign exchange earner, you know.
Yes, it's an inflow. It's an inflow of foreign exchange.
Yes,
you understand? So these are the issues our decision makers are not thinking. A mechanic will employ those who are not privileged to go to school.
Train them.
You know, but it's so unfortunate. In the north, they will go and beg. It's so sad. It's so disheartening.
And there are many things for them to do.
Lack of manpower in the northern Nigeria is what is affecting our economy,
the young people too,
harshly and badly.
Well, I hope that the authorities that should hear these things are listening, because it's important. Let's stop going to these hyperloping words, speaking this big grammar that will not give us anything we need. Let's come down and see the little things we can do to help even these young people that are running around the streets. Let them start something, even if it's shoemaking.
Yes.
Remember that there was a time when if you needed a good tiler, a good bricklayer, or a good shoemaker, a good all sorts little jobs, you need to get them from other countries, not from Nigeria, from Ghana,
Lume,
from Niger,
Ghana,
from
Cotonou,
yes,
and so on.
Yes.
Up till today, that tiling you are saying, tilers and those who are doing POP,
yes.
Up till today, the best one are in Cotonou.
Why can't our people see the ones that can't go to school the way they ought to and do all those things? Why not let them go through this process so as to have something to do?
We have vocational centers.
We do.
Everywhere. We have colleges of science and technology colleges. You understand? But they are there. Nobody is. You know. So it's so bad. Let me tell you. China. Let me start from Japan.
Just in few minutes, because we'll be rounding off right now. Yes, go on.
Japan, after Second World War, Japan did not import any technology, did not buy anything from other countries. From that war, they strive to become a first world.
Yes.
China did the same thing, sanctioned themselves for 60 years. They went in every sector, health, science, technology, and everything. Today, China is the best economy in the world.
Yes.
You understand? Russia, they don't buy anything. They don't go anywhere. Canada, the same thing. Spain, the same thing.
But all these succeeded because of the fact that they had government. Yes.
In 1980, 81, 82, 83, 84, Nigeria is number 7 in these first countries that I mentioned to you.
Yes.
Nigeria is the 7th strongest economy in the world.
Yes. But today,
military coup of Buhari, Idiago, Babangida, and co.
Yeah, Abacha and others.
Abacha, they keep. They brought IMF loans and so on, structural adjustment programs,
yes.
SAP. Me, I never call it SAP, even when I was a student. When they say SAP, I would say selling African people. You know?
That's true.
Or stocking African people.
Program,
you understand?
Selling African people.
Yes. So Nigeria, we keep going back. We decline to zero level that we are being compared with Niger, Burkina Faso, and so on. Look at our GDP. The crash of our GDP from 400 billion to 250, 240 billion in one decade.
Yes.
What are we? Where are we? What are we doing? In one decade, from 2015 to 2023, the end of Buhari regime, we collapsed from 400 billion GDP
to 200.
Better than South Africa.
Yes.
You understand?
Now we are number 4 in the country, in the continent.
Because our GDP.
South Africa, Egypt, another country, I can't remember what is.
All the investors left Nigeria. Foreign and local left Nigeria. We are left with nothing. That is why we can't defend our naira. Well, that is why food inflation is killing us.
Thank you so much, my brother Habib Gajo, for coming over to share with me today on the program.
You're welcome.
It's been a beautiful session with you.
Yes.
I hope we'll do it again sometime.
Inshallah.
Thank you so much.
Anytime.
Well, yes, thank you so much. Well, that's how we'll be rounding off today on the program. And we want to thank you for investing your time with us. And I hope the dividend will be much, much better than as it was before you came into the program. We will still share like this again Friday, because it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, though the repeats will be coming on. But then do join us, because there is something you will always learn from this program, The Economy Today. Okechukwu Onubogu here saying, thank you. On behalf of everyone that has helped to get this thing done the right way, I want to say, see you again soon.